When creating your balcony gardening plan, the primary thing to consider is what amount direct daylight your deck gets. Remember that the sun might change positions a piece consistently. You need full sun, 6 to 8 hours of direct daylight, to develop numerous vegetables for a sound gather. Tomatoes, strawberries, squash, melons, cucumbers, and okra the entire fall into this full sun. Classification. Albeit some put them in the incomplete sun class, potatoes truly need something like 6 hours of light to develop well. Certain individuals might select to get a full-range LED develop light for their vegetable nursery if their overhangs don't get sufficient light for the vegetables they'd prefer to develop. With any nursery, great seepage is crucial for keep your plants solid and cheerful. Any holder you pick needs to have channel openings, or you should make your own. Obviously, I've discovered that it's insightful to consider whether any overabundance water that channels out of your pots may arrive on any individuals or overhangs underneath. Provided that this is true, setting your pots on plate or utilizing self-watering holders should help. Particularly on the off chance that you live in an environment with low stickiness, self-watering holders are a truly incredible choice for compartment gardening. This kind of compartment holds water beneath the soil in a little water supply with the goal that you don't need to water the plant as regularly. The water is attracted up to the plant by wicking through the dirt or by the foundations of the plant. You can likewise discover boxes that sit straightforwardly on your balcony railing, yet remember that they might be in harm's way in the event that you live in a blustery region. My little town is known for its blustery conditions and windmills, so I needed to utilize bungee strings to get the railing top holders to the railing. Plastic compartments are savvy and consider an assortment of shadings, shapes, and sizes. A few nursery workers have karma turning stockpiling totes, Tupperware receptacles, and other plastic boxes into preparing holders. On the off chance that you do decide to get innovative with various plastic holders, it's a smart thought to consider whether they are produced using food-safe plastic. Actually look at the number inside the reusing image on the holder. Those with the number 1, 3, 6, and 7 might get an opportunity of filtering synthetic substances into your nursery soil. 2, 4, and 5 are viewed as food-safe and would be a more fitting decision for your vegetable nursery. Continuously remember the last size of your vegetable nursery plants when picking pots. Try not to utilize pots that will be a lot more modest than the grown-up plants. Most plants need a pot that is essentially 10 inches wide and 12 inches profound to oblige solid root frameworks. Numerous spices that have shallow roots will be alright in shallower holders. An expression of alert with regards to more modest holders in the event that you live in a dry region. You will see that they can dry out considerably more rapidly than bigger ones and need substantially more successive watering. With my first porch garden, I tracked down that later in the season, my tomato plants got so tall and huge that they would handily tip their plastic holders directly finished. So for tomatoes, make a point to utilize beds that are enormous and substantial enough to remain consistent. Don't simply surge out to the dollar store for the least expensive preparing blend you can discover. I can let you know right now the dirt you pick might be the main determiner of how fruitful your nursery is, regardless of whether it's holders or a customary vegetable nursery. The right plant bed is particularly significant for pruned plants. Vegetables in compartments need an alternate sort of soil than a standard patio garden. Any plants you need to fill in pots need a unique preparing blend to keep them solid and cheerful. Not exclusively is preparing blend lighter load for your balcony, however it additionally contains perlite of microlite to help the foundations of your vegetable plants get the air and waste they need. The most ideal way of keeping your plants glad is to attempt to keep the dirt dampness levels consistent, instead of allowing your pots to get totally dried out and afterward immersing them. Sensational changes in soil dampness can cause numerous issues like breaking tomatoes, wilting squash, or bloom and decay on pepper plants. Watering pressure can likewise make lettuce or spices bolt, produce a blossoming stem, or get severe.